Welcome, beautiful, beloved souls, back to a channel that looks at anything and everything through a lens. I don't fit a particular niche. If you look on my channel, you will find I've uploaded thousands of videos, some commentary, and a little PowerPoints, and they are very diversified, varied, and also I'm an author, and just like my content on YouTube, my books vary in content. So my name, for those of you who are new, is Gem, Jem, Gemstone, and I'm also a psychic medium. And this commentary is Occult Symbols Explained, what they originally meant before Christianity rebranded them. In my last commentary, I talked about why seeing occult symbolism everywhere does not automatically mean Satanism. And today in this video, I want to go one step deeper, because if we're going to talk about symbols, we should actually understand what they meant before Christianity took hold and reassigned meaning to them. This is not anti-Christian, it's historical literacy. Symbols didn't start as good or evil. They started as language. Why symbols matter at all. Before widespread literacy, symbols were how human explained life and death, the cosmos, fertility, time, consciousness, power, the relationship between earth and sky, balance, and so forth. A symbol was never just decoration. It was a compressed idea, a kind of visual sentence. Christianity did not invent most of the symbols it uses or condemns. It inherited them from far older civilizations and then reframed them within a moral binary. So, let's go through some of the most talked about symbols calmly, historically, and without fear. The Ankh, A-N-K-H, life, not death. The Ankh is one of the oldest symbols humans ever used. It comes from ancient Egypt and predates Christianity by thousands of years. Originally, the Ankh meant life, breath, vitality, immorality, the continuation of consciousness. It was associated with the union of masculine and feminine energies, the balance between forces that generate life. Gods were often depicting holding the Ankh to a person's lips, symbolizing the breath of life. There was nothing dark or sinister or evil about it. Later, when Christianity encountered Egyptian symbolism, the Ankh was quietly absorbed and reshaped. Its looped top was straightened its meaning narrowed, and it became a symbol of sacrifice rather than life. The message shifted from life continuing to life paid through death. The cross, not originally Christian. This one surprises many people. The cross did not originate with Christianity. Long before Jesus, the cross symbolized the 4 directions, the 4 elements, the meeting of heaven and earth, balance and orientation. In many ancient cultures, it represented the cosmic axis, the place where the spiritual and the material intersect. The Romans used crosses as execution devices, but that did not make the symbol itself Christian. Christianity adopted the cross later, transforming it into a symbol of suffering, sacrifice, and obedience. A symbol that once represented cosmic balance became a symbol of punishment turned holy. This was not accidental. It was a powerful narrative inversion. The pentagram, balance before fear. Few symbols are more misunderstood today than the pentagram. Originally, the pentagram represented harmony, the 5 elements, the human form, mathematical perfection, the cycle of Venus. It was used by the Pythagoreans, so those that followed Pythagoras, ancient Greeks, early mystics, and medieval scholars. For centuries, the pentagram symbolized protection and order. It was only much later that Christianity reframed it as evil, particularly when it appeared inverted. Why? Because the pentagram represents human completeness and knowledge. Systems of control do not love symbols that center human autonomy. So what once meant balance became a warning. The serpent, knowledge and renewal. The serpent is another symbol Christianity recast dramatically. So it's another symbol Christianity recast dramatically. In ancient cultures, serpents symbolized renewal, rebirth, healing, wisdom, cyclical time, so time in a cycle. Snakes shed their skin. They were seen as living proof that life renews itself. In Greek tradition, the rod, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce this, but I'll give it a go, Asclepius, Asclepius, still used in medicine today, features a serpent as a symbol of healing. Christianity reframed the serpent as deception, temptation, and evil. Why? because the serpent often symbolized knowledge gained outside authority. That was dangerous to centralized belief. The eye. The eye? Awareness, not surveillance. The all-seeing eye long predates modern conspiracy narratives. Historically, it symbolized awareness, consciousness, divine perception, the inner self. In Egypt, the Eye of Horus represented protection and wholeness. It was not about control, it was about seeing clearly. Only in later eras did it become associated with domination or hidden power, largely because institutions co-opted it. Why Christianity reframed symbols? This is the key point. When Christianity spread, it encountered cultures with deeply rooted symbolic language. Instead of erasing them completely, it did something more effective. It absorbed them. Then it moralized them, polarized them, reassigned fear or holiness. Symbols associated with knowledge, balance, sexuality, or autonomy were labeled dangerous. Symbols that reinforced obedience, sacrifice, and hierarchy were sanctified. This is how belief systems survive expansion. Why these symbols are still used today. When elites, artists, or institutions use ancient symbols today, it does not automatically mean worship. Often it means tapping into archetypal language, borrowing visual shorthand, signaling power, mystery, or continuity, provoking an emotional response. Symbols still work because they bypass logic and speak directly to the subconscious. That doesn't make them evil. It makes them effective. Why modern viewers react with fear. Many of us grew up with let me repeat that. I'm having trouble today with my words. Many of us grew up with Christian conditioning, even if we no longer identify as religious. So when we seek these symbols, our nervous system reacts before our intellect catches up. Content creators who interpret everything through a Christian lens often mistake cultural inheritance for cosmic warfare. That leap is understandable. It's also unnecessary. Final thought. Symbols are not demons. They are humanity's oldest language. Before they were labeled holy or evil, they were simply attempts to understand existence. If we strip away fear and return to history, we don't find Satan hiding behind every symbol. We find humans looking at the sky, the body, life, death, and trying to make sense of it all. that, to me, is far more interesting than panic and fear. Thank you very much, beautiful, beloved souls, for watching. Please do drop a comment, and can I ask that you do so respectfully. I am not here to mock anybody's belief system. I am showing you that history predates Christianity in all these symbols. Thank you. Cherish every moment. Please be respectful and kind to each other, and be kind to yourselves. Love, light, and blessings, and I'll see you tomorrow, and have a really good weekend. I'll be away on the weekend. I'm babysitting my grandsons. Bye.